Have you ever looked back at something in your life and thought, why didn't anyone tell me this earlier? Maybe it was about money, maybe about relationships, or maybe about the way life actually works. The truth is, most of the lessons that shape our lives don't come from school. They come from experience, and often we learn them a little too late. But what if you could learn some of those lessons earlier? Today, we're going to explore 10 life lessons that can quietly change the way you see life, decisions, and yourself. Chapter 1. Time is more valuable than money. When we're young, money feels like the most important thing. People chase higher salaries, better deals, and bigger opportunities. But the older you get, the more you realize something surprising. Money can be earned again. Time cannot. You can lose a job and find another one. You can lose money and rebuild it. But the hours you spend worrying, delaying, or waiting for the perfect moment, those hours never return. Life slowly teaches a simple truth. Protect your time the way people protect their money, because time is the real currency of life. Chapter 2. Not everyone will like you. One of the most exhausting habits people develop early in life is trying to be liked by everyone. They adjust their personality. They change their opinions. They avoid saying what they really think, all for approval. But here's the uncomfortable truth. No matter what you do, some people will misunderstand you. Some people will dislike you. Some people will judge you. And that's normal. Confidence begins the moment you stop trying to please everyone and start focusing on being honest and respectful instead. You don't need universal approval. You need self-respect. Chapter 3. Failure is not the opposite of success. Most people grow up believing that failure is something to avoid. A bad exam score feels like the end of the world. A rejected idea feels humiliating. A mistake feels like proof that you're not good enough. But real life doesn't work that way. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Every skill you admire in someone today was built on hundreds of awkward attempts, small mistakes, and quiet learning moments. Confidence grows when you stop asking, "What if I fail?" and start asking, "What can I learn?" Because the people who succeed the most are often the people who failed the most and kept going anyway. Chapter 4. Your habits quietly shape your future. Life rarely changes overnight. Instead, it changes slowly, through habits. Small daily choices. Small repeated actions. Reading a few pages every day. Practicing a skill for 20 minutes. Choosing discipline instead of distraction. These things may look small in the moment, but over time, they build something powerful. Your future is not decided by one big decision. It is shaped by hundreds of tiny habits you repeat without thinking. And the earlier you understand this, the more control you have over where your life goes. Chapter 5. Discipline is more reliable than motivation. Motivation feels exciting. It shows up suddenly. It makes you want to start new goals. But motivation is unpredictable. Some days you feel inspired. Some days you don't. Discipline works differently. Discipline doesn't wait for the right mood. It simply shows up. It says, "This matters, so I'll do it anyway." People who build meaningful careers, strong health, or valuable skills rarely depend on motivation alone. They build routines, and routines quietly carry them forward. Chapter 6. Your circle shapes your direction. The people around you influence more than you realize. Their mindset becomes familiar. Their habits become normal. Their expectations slowly affect your own. If you spend time with people who complain constantly, negativity begins to feel ordinary. If you spend time with curious, thoughtful, and hardworking people, growth begins to feel natural. This doesn't mean you need perfect friends, but it does mean your environment matters. Sometimes changing your life begins with changing who you spend the most time with. Chapter 7. Health is the foundation of everything. When you're young, health feels automatic. Energy feels endless. Sleep feels optional. But as life moves forward, one reality becomes clearer. Health is not just another part of life. It is the foundation that supports everything else. Without energy, even success feels heavy. Without well-being, achievements feel difficult to enjoy. Taking care of your body may seem simple, but simple habits like movement, rest, and balance quietly protect your future. Your body is the place where your entire life happens. It deserves attention. Chapter 8. You cannot control everything. One of the biggest sources of stress is the belief that we should be able to control everything. Outcomes, opinions, situations. But life contains uncertainty. Sometimes things go wrong despite your best effort. Sometimes plans change without warning. Maturity begins when you understand the difference between control and influence. You cannot control every result, but you can control your preparation, your mindset, your response. And strangely, life becomes calmer when you stop fighting every uncertainty and start focusing on what you can actually influence. Chapter 9. Learning should never stop. Many people think learning ends after school or college. But the world doesn't stop changing. New ideas appear, new skills become valuable, new perspectives emerge. Curiosity keeps your mind flexible. Reading, observing, asking questions and exploring new topics keeps your thinking alive. The people who remain interesting and adaptable throughout life are often the people who never stop learning. Not because they have to, but because they enjoy understanding the world a little more each day. Chapter 10. Life moves faster than you expect. If there is one lesson people often realize late in life, it is this. Time moves faster than you expect. The years that feel slow when you're young begin to move quickly. Opportunities appear and disappear. Moments become memories before you notice. This is why presence matters. Not every day needs to be perfect. Not every moment needs to be productive. But being aware of your life while it's happening, that's something many people wish they practiced earlier. Because in the end, a meaningful life is not built from a few big moments. It's built from thousands of small ones you chose to notice. Closing reflection. Life rarely hands us a clear manual. Instead, it teaches quietly through experience. Sometimes through mistakes. Sometimes through unexpected challenges. And sometimes through simple realizations that slowly change how we see the world. The good news is this. You don't need to learn every lesson the hard way. Some lessons can be understood earlier, if we're willing to listen, reflect, and stay curious. And often, those early lessons shape the direction of the entire journey.